afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs of Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got another nice, affordable family camper we're going to review today. Something lightweight that you can tow with the family SUV and sleep. You know, this thing can sleep a bunch of people, guys, for a 3,800-pound camper. I mean, it can sleep you, your significant other, it can sleep your kids' friends, sleep your ex, their new spouse, whoever, your in-laws, your ex-in-laws, whoever you want to carry with you, guys. I mean, this is a neat camper. It's a 2015 Coachmen Freedom Express 21 TQX that can sleep up to 9 people. Only weighs 3,800 pounds. It is a hybrid expandable style camper. And if you want to pack a lot of people into a smaller camper, this is what you want right here, guys. Really neat camper, really nice condition. It got a great price of only $15,900. Let's review this thing, guys. Of course, I did start it out with the roof shot. You can see the roof looks great. Looking around it, it's got 3 pop-out canvas ends, all with queen beds that look great. Got stabilizer jacks. It's got a nice power awning with a LED light strip. And guys, I know everybody thinks these are seasonal campers, but guys, it's almost, you know, it's getting close to coming up on the middle of November. It's 80 degrees today. I've got the AC going in this thing. We still got a ton of camping weather left. And 30 amp electrical service, all aluminum frame, but that's got the Asdale exterior panel, so you don't have to worry about delamination. Awning looks perfect, works great. Power awning, push a button, it comes out. A lot of camper only weigh 3,815 pounds, isn't it? You know, what's neat about this is you're only towing 22.5 feet behind your vehicle. But when you're set up, you're actually about 26 feet, 26.5 feet long when you're set up camping. But you're on, like I said, you're only towing 22.5 feet. So you're getting a bigger camper than you're towing. And of course, you got your side bed. And these beds are easy to set up, you know, especially compared to like a pop-up. You can set one of these up in 1/3 of the time of a pop-up. And I figure it's got an ambulance or fire truck going by. A lot easier to set up and a lot more versatile too, because you don't have to set up all these beds. Matter of fact, you can use this camper and not set up any of these beds. You can still sleep 3 people without popping out a single one of these beds and still walk around the camper, use the bathroom in the camper, use the kitchen and all that without having to pop any beds out if you wanted to. Or a pop-up camper, you either got to set it all the way up or you don't use it at all. And you don't have no cables, no cranking, none of that stuff. So really easy to set up. Of course, we'll show you how to do that when you buy it. But let's look inside. I've got it hooked up to 30 amp power. So everything's on, lit up. Let's take a look. Well, 3,829 pounds, I apologize. It is a Coachmen 50th anniversary edition, so you know Coachmen's been around a long time. Now, I don't have the stabilizers down, so it may move a little bit when I'm walking through it. Look how open this camper is. 3,829 pounds, that's it. And you get all this space, all this sleeping capacity. Wow. Front queen bed, it does have all 3 of the little removable reading lights and ventilation fans. And what I like about this style camper, and a lot of people may like this, a lot of people may not, different strokes for different folks, is on a pretty day, especially at nighttime, especially if you're boondock camping without hookups and you don't want to run a generator, you can unzip that canvas windows and you've got a screen to keep the bugs out, let plenty of fresh night air in here, keep it nice and cool, especially with that ventilation fan. Or, you know, if you're hooked up to power like we are now, just run your AC. You do have a table booth. This folds down and makes a double bed right here. And then you got a little spot right here for a small kid, so that's where your second sleeping area for the, so I'm gonna say 8 people, 8 to 9, depending on the size of who's sleeping in here. And of course, queen beds in each pop out that sleep 2 each. Overhead cabinets look great. LED lighting, which are going to extend your battery life if you are boondock camping. It's got a great sounding stereo. I had it on earlier when I was taking pictures. TV works great. I'm just running on antenna TV. There's your second queen bed in the side. Got some storage underneath it. Got a RV refrigerator freezer. This runs off propane or electric. Already getting cold. That light may not. Yeah, that light. Those little inline lights get burned out real easy, but refrigerator's in good shape, but you can see that it's on, and we do guarantee it to work. You know, it is part of our major systems inspection that I'll go over in a minute. 3-burner stovetop. It's actually got an oven, a double basin sink. You've got a microwave up top. You can see it's all that good stuff. It's good. Surround sound speakers, which sound great. Plus you've got some outside speakers too. Pantry area. Put my light here so you can see inside here. You know, not a ton of storage, because this unit's more or less designed for sleeping over storage, because I mean, you've only got a 22-foot box. You got to work with what you got. Actually, well, no, it's 22.5 feet with the tongue, so you've got about a 20-foot box. So you got to work with what you got. And look at that, guys. Free broom and dustpan. My gosh, you don't get no better deal than that. And you can see back here, guys, the back bed, another queen bed. You've got privacy curtains for the beds. And, of course, lights and fans for each one as well. And a bathroom. So unlike a pop-up where you got literally no privacy when you're doing your business, and here at least you got at least a semblance of privacy as far as what an RV is concerned, to take a shower and do number 1 or number 2. And medicine cabinet, got a skylight, a vent fan, and a decent sized bathroom for the size camper that is. That'd be a small bathroom, but this was a 40-footer, of course, but considering the size of the camper you're camping in, that's actually pretty generous size. And of course, you know, you got a table here for eating if you didn't want to eat outside, or if you just had bad weather and you couldn't do it. Pretty neat, guys. Again, just a great camper. Got a great price at $15,900 while it lasts. Includes our major systems inspection, and what that includes, guys, so listen very carefully. You know, no dealer is going to advertise everything to work on one, or no for sale by owner will. Obviously, they can't guarantee that, but we do guarantee the major systems to work, and that's how we keep our prices down so low. And what we guarantee to work with, we guarantee all 3 pop-outs to go in and out like they're supposed to. We'll show you how to do that. Includes we guarantee the roof air conditioner to work like it's supposed to. We make sure your refrigerator and freezer gets to operating temperature on all modes of operation, propane and electric. We make sure your plumbing systems work like they're supposed to. Make sure there's no plumbing leaks. If we find any, we fix it. We make sure that all this is done after purchase by our certified RV techs. We make sure that your steps work. We make sure that your tongue jack works, and we pressure check your propane system. Make sure there's no propane leaks. So all that's included for the $15,900 price. And unlike other RV dealerships, that price plus sales tax, that's your out the door price. No surprises, no games, no gimmicks. If you need delivery service, we can put you in touch with a very reputable, properly licensed, properly insured, experienced RV delivery service company. Or if you just want if you're local and you just want a simple local or semi-local and you just want a simple unhook and go drop off service, we can do that ourselves really affordably. Or we can put you in touch with our buddies at Nuga Transport, who can do the full service delivery. They can level it up, set it up, give you RV education on site. which we can do that ourselves on our lot only. Our drivers are just drivers only. They don't do education or setup. They don't know how. They just drop them off and go. Or you can hire, like I said, our affiliate Nuga Transport, who does that, and you can pay them directly. We'll just give you their phone number and website address and they'll take really good care of you. Highly recommend them. And they can do any distance delivery, guys, local, long distance. They can do a number of different services that we just don't have the manpower to do for delivery, off-site services. Of course, you can come here, get your RV education, pick it up yourself. We do offer, which, you know, depending on what you're going to tow it with, we do offer a weight distribution hitch for $500 installed. That's the only the optional charge that we have. That includes 4-way pivot sway control and weight distribution hitch together. Includes the trailer hitch ball and everything. $500 installed, brand new in the box. $500, and that's parts, labor, and everything. But $15.9 plus applicable sales tax. We don't have fees. We don't have upsells. We don't have extended warranties, gap insurance. We don't have vacation packages. We don't have tire and wheel packages, roadside assistant packages, and all this other stuff like other dealers try to cram down your throat. We don't charge you extra. Here's a big thing now, guys. A lot of dealerships now will either charge you extra or take away a rebate, which is the exact same thing. It's just one way, I guess, other people don't put two and two together. They don't think about it. But you know how a lot of dealerships will have a rebate if you go through a certain lender? That's just saying that, hey, if you bring cash, we're going to charge you more for the camper. That's just a nicer way of saying it. But it's the same thing. We don't charge extra if you bring your own money or go to your own bank and get your own money. We don't care who you go through, because we don't mark interest rates up on financing. I'll tell you an inside secret, guys. Lenders do not give rebates to customers or to RV dealerships or car dealerships or boat dealerships or motorcycle dealerships or any other kind of dealerships for that dealership to do a loan through that lender. That's a scam. All the dealer's doing is taking some of the profit they're making on the financing and giving some of that profit back to the customer in the form of a fake rebate. Basically, the customer is paying extra and basically giving themselves back their own rebate, or paying for their own rebate and still paying more for the unit. It's like paying $2,000 more for the RV just to get $1,000 of it back in a fake rebate. That's exactly what you're doing. You're actually paying more to get a little bit extra back in a rebate, but you're going to wind up paying more for it in the long run, because dealers make money on financing. Yes, when you go to a dealership's finance department, they're marking the interest rate up. They're making money hand over fist. You're buying an extended warranty, the dealership's paying $500 for that warranty, they're charging you $3,000 for it. And when you need it, it's not going to pay nothing. It's not worth the paper it's written on. You need roadside assistance, just get it through your auto insurance company. You need insurance, get it through your auto insurance company. Don't ever buy anything through an RV dealership like extra services, because it's all marked up 4 or 5 times dealer cost. And none of the services they offer you are dealership exclusive, guys. You can get it yourself away from the dealership for a fraction of the cost, even though most of that stuff's still not worth the flip. If you need an extended warranty, like say you're going to spend $3,000 on an extended warranty in an RV dealership, take that $3,000, put it in a savings account, and just draw on that when you do have a repair. And I guarantee you, at the end of what would have been the normal warranty period, you're going to have money left in that account. Because again, guys, those warranties do not pay maybe 1 out of 3 claims, and then they only pay partial payments. Plus, as a cash service customers, you get your RV back quicker, and you can take it to anybody you want to. It can be a dealership, it can be an independent garage, it can be a mobile RV technician, where if you've got a warranty, you're very limited on who accepts that warranty. And I'm gonna tell you a secret, guys. When you go to a RV dealership service department and you got a warranty, that gets pushed to the back burner, because they know cash service customers can go anywhere. So they want to get them in and out quicker because they know the warranty customer has very limited options of where they can take it to. So if it's got to sit for 3 months, they can't go anywhere else, so why not just let it sit? And take care of their cash customers first. That's why I just cringe when I hear people talk about warranties that they bought for their RV. Because I know, A, they overpaid for it because they went to one of those dealerships that add all these upsells after they bought the RV, that I know they're fighting an uphill battle, because chances are they owe multiple thousands of dollars more than it's worth. And B, I know that they're too gullible. They're very gullible. So use your brain, guys. If you go through a dealership that starts trying to add all these fees and all these upsells, well, best thing you can do is walk out, find an independent dealership like us. There's still some of us out there that doesn't treat customers like that. Anytime you buy from a dealership, only finance the camper for as low as possible. Keep your amount financed as low as possible. Always check with your bank or credit union so you have a basis of comparison to see which one can give you the best rates and terms. This is a 15.9 camper, guys. You don't have to have 10, 12-year financing for a 15.9 camper. You can get you 3, 4, 5, 6-year financing and still have a very affordable payment. You don't need all those extra services, guys. It's just throwing money away. Okay? Use your brain on this. You don't need to double your terms to save 20 bucks a month on a payment. If your budget's that tight, you don't have money to use an RV if you bought one anyway. So just be objective, guys. Stand back. Don't get caught up in the moment. Use your brain. Don't be afraid to say no. There are plenty of other RVs out there for sale, plenty of other RV dealerships to be stuck with one. That's why I always tell people, we keep things easy, simple, and done. We have no fees, no upsells. What the bank approves you for on interest rates and terms, we don't mark it up one bit. That's what you pay. If your bank can beat it, then we'll go through your bank. If you want to go through our lenders, that's entirely up to you. But I always recommend check with your bank or credit union before you even start RV shopping. Keep in mind, we only guarantee the major systems to work. If there's anything else that's not on our major systems inspection, like I talked about earlier, and I'll outline in the video description below and on our website, then you need to come inspect the camper for yourself. Well, you need to look at it first anyway. Anybody wanting to buy a used camper or a brand new one needs to look at it in person anyway. Because like I say, guys, looking at pictures, looking at videos, great, but you know, size perception on screen on your phone, computer, or TV is totally different than when you look at it in person. You need to look at it in person, sit down on the couches, lay down in the bed, stand up in the showers, walk around the camper, make sure it's got enough room for you that you want to be comfortable. Because again, guys, what you see on film, size perception is going to be different. You know, make sure the condition meets your personal standards for a used camper for you and your family to use. You know, that's another thing, guys. Everybody has different standards about RVs. I give this thing a 9 out of 10. You know, my personal inspection. Next person that looks at it may call it an 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 or a 12 out of 10. And nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Everybody just has different standards. That's what makes us human. It's called opinions. So look at it, make sure it meets your personal standards. Make sure that there's plenty of room in here, that you're going to be comfortable with it. And then, guys, you might want to do a personal inspection of it. Make sure, because it is a used vehicle, make sure everything looks good. But you need to do this one new or used as well. And guys, I highly recommend anybody wanting to buy a new or used RV to get a third-party inspection service to look at it. A few $100s for peace of mind. You're saving so much on the price. You're not getting charged all those fees, all those upsells like you do at other dealerships. Spend a little bit of money, and you know, that way you know what you're getting into before you're obligated to get into it. And the only thing we check and fix if anything's wrong with the major system. So at least with an RV inspector, or if you're an experienced RVer, you can inspect it yourself. You know what you're going to get into, what you're going to have to fix after you buy it. Because any RV you buy, you're going to work on. That's just a fact of life, guys. You know, and anybody that tells you different's lying to you. It can be new, it can be used, it don't matter. Because you will work on it. At least with a used one, majority of the time the bugs are worked out of. You buy a brand new one, expect it to spend the first 12 months you own it. Expect it to spend about 3 months that you're going to be paying on it, that you can't use it, sitting in a dealership service yard, getting all the factory defects. And that's just pretty much any of them built since the pandemic. I would get a brand new RV inspected by an RV inspector. And if a dealership or a for sale by owner tells you that they won't let you have an RV inspector look at it, I'll be like, thank you, but no thanks. I'm going to pass and go somewhere else. Again, guys, never be so emotionally involved in a camper that you can't turn around and say no. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment with buying an RV, because there are plenty of them out there for sale to be married to one of them or to a certain dealership. Be objective. Anyway, guys, sorry, I didn't mean to rant. 15.9 haggle-free firm. If you're interested in it, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Smash us a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.